Hey girl, let's talk crime. In 2012, Dave Krupa had just moved to Omaha, Nebraska and was newly single. So he had come out of a long-term relationship, and like a lot of people do, he had decided that he wanted to start dating again. So he makes an online dating profile and ends up meeting a woman by the name of Liz. She is a single mom who loves animals. They began seeing each other casually. Not long after that, another woman by the name of Carrie Farver enters Dave's life. Carrie Farver, who also is a single mother, had walked into Dave's auto shop to have her car repaired. Dave sees her, feels an instant connection, and asks her out. So he was very honest with both Carrie and Liz that he didn't want anything serious or exclusive, and both of them understood that. So after one of Dave and Carrie's dates one evening, Carrie was leaving Dave's apartment and ends up passing another woman in the hallway. That woman happens to be Liz, and it was later stated that Liz was coming to retrieve her items that she had left. So this encounter in the hallway would change everything. Over the next few weeks, Carrie and Dave continued seeing each other. She had gotten an opportunity, and his home was closer to where she would be going to. And so for that week, she was going to stay with him. Now, it was very clear and even reiterated that this was not something serious, that they were still very casual. On November 12th, 2012, Carrie had spent the night at Dave's apartment. That next morning, she left around 6:20 a.m. to go to work. And that was the last time that anyone had seen Carrie in person. So Dave received a text message from Carrie just basically telling him, like, I think that we should move in together. He was kind of confused. Like, I thought we were very clear. Like, I don't want anything serious. She basically just said that she was breaking up with him. She hated him. And that was kind of it. Now, as time goes on, Dave is receiving these insane text messages, very angry, saying that she hates him, saying that he is responsible for ruining her life. Also, his ex situation, Liz, was claiming the same thing, that Carrie was messaging her, sending her really hateful messages, telling her to stay away from Dave, and that this went on for an extremely long time. So Carrie's mother, Nancy, also began receiving text messages from Carrie telling her that she would be quitting her job. Her mother was very confused because she thought she loved her job, stating that she was going to be moving to Kansas to start a new job. And that she would be in touch about picking up her son. Her son was with her mother, Nancy. And so her mother just said, okay, no problem. Like, I will see you at the wedding this weekend. So Carrie did not show up to a wedding. Her excuse was that she felt like she was going to check herself into a mental facility because she was struggling after breaking up with her boyfriend. Her mother did try to call her because she knew that she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and so she would have moments where she did not take her medication, and so she didn't know if this was one of those moments or if this was something completely different. Carrie would not answer the phone until her mother, obviously concerned, reached out to the police. So weeks turned into months. Carrie missed Thanksgiving. She missed her son's birthday. She did not attend her father's funeral. And for over 2 years, no one in her family had seen her, but the text messages from Carrie continued. In 2015, two new investigators took a look at the case, and what they discovered changed everything. And that was that Carrie had not sent one single message. So it was discovered that Liz, Dave's situation, that she and Carrie had an encounter, a brief encounter in the hallway, had actually murdered Carrie in 2012. She had murdered her, she had kept her phone, and impersonated Carrie for years. She had created dozens of fake email accounts, sending thousands of text messages, pretending to be Carrie, all while making it seem like Carrie was this dangerous stalker. Something also that happened during this time was that Liz's home was burned down, with her pets inside of it, and Carrie was to blame for this at the time. They just couldn't prove it. Come to find out, Liz did this to her own pets, to her own home. Investigators finally had a break when the police searched all of Liz's devices and they found a photo of login information for all of these fake accounts. They also found a photo of Carrie's car, and then the most chilling thing would be that they found a photo of Carrie's dead body on a memory card. In December 2016, Liz was charged with first-degree murder. She was later convicted and sentenced to life in prison. Carrie Farver's body has never been found.